friends, welcome or welcome back to my channel. This is Ritz and today I am talking about a book that left me completely stunned. It is none other than Notes on an Execution by Danya Kukafka. If you're looking for a novel that's both beautifully written and emotionally gripping, then this one is definitely for you. So stay tuned because I have given this book a solid 5-star and you need to know why. Notes on an Execution follows the final hours of Ansel Packer, who is a serial killer on a death row. But rather than focusing on him, Kukafka beautifully weaves the story between the narratives of all the women whose life Ansel has impacted. We hear the perspective of his mother, a detective, and a victim's sister. And all these narratives leave you emotionally exhausted because the perspective of the mother is very different from the perspective of the sister who has lost her twin sister, like her sibling. So this book has many layers of different kind of emotion. Through the voices of these women, I think we get a tremendous experience on trauma, justice, and the ripple effects of violence that stays behind after something bad happens. So I think that's how the book resonates with me. It's like an echo, an after effect of what has happened to these women. What I love about its structure is how it flips its narratives. Instead of glorifying the serial killer, Kukafka really delves deep into the perspectives of the victims and how their life is changed forever. It's haunting, thought-provoking, and deeply compassionate story. Kafka's prose is actually breathtaking. Every line feels deliberate, poetic, without being overwrought. There's a lyrical beauty to the way she portrays human emotions, and her ability to evoke empathy for complex characters is quite remarkable. The book also alternates between timelines. While in some novels it might feel disjointed, but in this one it really adds to the layer of mystery. Every chapter you unravel a small piece of puzzle, and that is where this book is so addictive. The characters of this book makes this story completely unforgettable. Ansel is chilling, while the women in this book, their experience lingers with you for a long time. Ansel's mother, Lavender, is a portrait of resilience. And to tell you the truth, I think, connected with her more, being a mother, understanding the feeling, what she felt for Ansel and his baby brother was really very similar to what I feel in general, or what any mother would feel for their child. But what she had to go through and how she wanted to save her children, that experience really lingered with me for the longest time. The detective, Safi Singh, she is determined and very sharp, but also is morally conflicted because she had some feelings for the serial killer a very long time ago. The sister of the victim, she brings so much heart and vulnerability into this story that it adds into its various layers. Like you see the mother's love, you see detective who is morally conflicted, and you also see a sister who is really suffering because she has lost her only sibling. And all these emotions, along with Ansel not feeling a single remorse for the actions that he has done, gives you the chills of what actually violence can do into our life and how tangible it is, how frequently things happen near us. We are not affected maybe, but it only takes a moment for the fate to choose you to be the next victim. The emotional weight of the stories in this book really made me pause and reflect on justice, human nature, and how cynical the pattern of violence can be. And that is the mark of a really powerful read. This book doesn't only talk about a story, it forces you to come across some really uncomfortable questions like, what does justice really mean? Can we ever fully understand the reasons behind a horrific act? Or is a person completely black or white? Can a person be absolutely a negative person, and can a person be absolutely a positive person? Because I think there is somewhere in between. We are all there in the gray area, some lingering towards the black side and some lingering towards the white, but we are all in the gray. And how do the choices we make ripple through the lives of others? That is also a very uncomfortable question we generally don't like to face. Kafka also challenges the true crime obsession in media these days, encouraging us to shift the focus from the killer to the lives the killer have destroyed. It's a necessary and perspective, and she handles it with so much care. So without a doubt, this book is a 5 out of 5 stars. It is so much profound, and it is so much emotional. It is so much chilling, immersive, and emotionally resonant. If you enjoy literary fiction with psychological edge, then this one is for you. If you liked Bright Young Woman, then this book is definitely for you, because it is very similar to The Bright Young Woman, except for the fact that The Bright Young Woman was about Ted Bundy, who was an actual serial killer in real life, and this one is a completely fictional character, but it is very similar to that. As always, I would love to hear your thoughts. So if you have read this book, please mention in the comment what you felt about it, because I really want to discuss this one with every one of you. And if you haven't read this yet, I highly suggest read this book. It's going to completely change your perspective about serial killers and how they change their lives of others. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you never miss a bookish chat with me. Love you guys. Bye.